Hello students. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about the control. In control, its meaning, definition, and techniques of control. So let's go for control. Control. Control is the important function of management. It is also an important element of management process. After planning, organizing, staffing, and directing, you have been carried out the final managerial function of controlling. Assure that the activities planned are being accomplished or not. Definition. Control is an aspect of uh, control is an aspect and projection of planning, whereas planning sets the course. Control observes the deviation from the course and initiates action to return to the choose course or to an appropriately change one. Controlling is the determining what is being accomplished, that is, evaluating the performance and, if necessary, applying corrective measures so that the performance taken place according to plan. Techniques of control. Emphasizing the importance of control technique, Kuhn and O'Donnell have said the tools closely related to recent advances in planning technique have brought the system approach to problem of control a recognition that better planning is of no avoid without better control. Taking into the consideration the above statement, various control techniques have been developed to assess the managerials in business and non-business organization. These techniques may be broadly divided into two categories, that is, traditional technique and modern technique. They are as under. In traditional technique of control, personal observation, statistical report and analysis, budget and budgetary control, standard costing, marginal costing, break-even point, cost audit, production planning and control, quality control, and last one is inspection. Technique of control. Modern techniques are management audit, zero-based budgeting, PERT and CPM, return on investment, responsibility accounting, management information system, social audit. Firstly, we are going to learn about traditional technique. In traditional technique, personal observation. First technique is personal observation. In the personal observation technique, the manager observes the operation at workplace. If a person is not doing work according to the standard, the manager correct the operation on the spot and direct the worker accordingly. This is the most effective and oldest method of control. It helps a, a psychological impact on the employees. The work continuously to achieve better performance when they know that they are being personally observed by the supervisor. The observer exactly know what is wrong and where. He locate the wrong and take corrective action forthwith. Personal observation is the best method to collect various behavioral and operational information, which may be used in further planning and control. However, it is the following limitation. First is time consuming. It is a time consuming process. A manager cannot afford personal observation of each worker at all times. Best biased method. The observer may be biased in performance evaluation. Negative impact. In some cases, it is a negative impact effect and It is an negative impact effect. Self-motivated employee does not like to be closely supervised. Employees resent interface involved in personal observation. This is the first technique in traditional, that is personal observation. Second technique is statistical report and analysis. Statistical report and analysis are important instrument of control. Analysis of statistical data in the form of average, percentage, ratios, correlation, etc. Provide help to control in various areas of production, planning and control, quality control, inventory control, etc. Various tools indicate deviation from standard and suitable managerial action are initiated. Statistical reports are analytical documents in the form of table, graph, chart, etc., which provide factual data and trends useful for managerial control. For the control process, special report and analysis help in particular problem areas where routine according and statistical report do not reveal necessary information for control in general. For this purpose, an investigation team is appointed to go into the details of the problem and prepare a report for submission to the management. The problem in case is generally of non-routine nature. This is the second technique of traditional technique of control. Third technique in traditional control is budget and budgetary control. Managerial control become essential in case of public limited companies and government undertakings, which are run by higher managerial personnel with the little interest in the result of such enterprises. The properties have therefore the proprietor have therefore to think of the device which may engage in the management to work with greater care and cautions to serve in the interest of all by optimizing the use of investment in the form of man, money, and material. Budgeting is one such device which helps the management to understand the business programs in their right perspective and take steps to achieve business objectives. Budgeting means planning of future. It involves the preparation of departmental budget, budgetary control, and related issues. The budgetary control is concerned with the management of business activities which the help of budgets. In this phase, budgets serve as control device. Purpose of budgetary control. The technique of budgetary control is extensively used in modern business world. Most of the businesses fail due to lack of proper planning. It helps us to know in advance whether to start the business or not, whether to continue a business or not, and also to indicate the various constraints, indicate the various constraints and limiting factor in the business which may be faced during the operation of the business. Budgetary control also tell us in advance about the dangers which one has to face in business, their remedies and solutions. Advantages of budgetary control. First is it locate to insufficient areas and personnel in the business. It helps to increase the efficiency, reduce the wastages, and control cost. It helps to coordinate the activities of the various employees department and thus helps to achieve the goals of the management. With the help of budgeting, the responsibilities of the managers can be fixed for planning so that they can think ahead, anticipated, and to be prepared to meet the challenges ahead. Maximization of profit is possible through the budgeting. It helps to introduce the standard costing technique. It helps to ensure cash flow and hence bank credit can be obtained. It creates cost constant. It creates the mind of employees in the organization to achieve their goal. Authority can be delegated and responsibilities fixed. It reward in the efficient worker and the manager who show the efficiency by achieving the goals fixed by the management through the budget. It ensures that the capital of the firm utilized in proper way and that is and there is no misutilization of fund. It is like a bottom parameter which enable us to study the changes in the business condition. Now, limitations of budgetary control. Through we have seen many advantages of budgetary control. It suffer from the many difficulty also. Hence, the person using the budget should be careful and should be fully aware of limitations. The following are the limitations. First one is budgetary control does not replace management. It cannot be replaced management because in the business all vital decisions have been taken by the management. Too much reliance on budget is harmful. Budgetary control is the only technique and tool in the hand of the management. To execute the budget, all the employees must take active part and cooperate with one another so that budgetary goal can be achieved. But the budget should not be taken as only mean the through which the business should run. Sometimes budgetary control it is possible to have success in business. It should not be depend upon totally. Less flexibility. A budgetary control system should be more flexible and should be changed according to the changes of circumstances. The alternative system should be added, deleted, improved, replaced, or compared with the present system of budgetary control. Budget are based on estimated figures. Budget are prepared in anticipating of various factors. These factors are estimated by seeing the past and forecasting of the future. Hence, forecasting is done which may or may not happen in actual life. Thus, it is not an exact prediction of figures, but based on estimates. Budget control deals with quantitative data only. In budgetary control system, only the figures are considered and hence qualitative, that is, the fact are not considered. For example, if worker is insufficient, we should analyze the various reasons of his efficiency. He may be inefficient because of the condition, means environment, where the work are not suitable to his health. Here, budget are of no use because it only measure his efficiency in terms of quantitative produce and will not consider other factors. So these are the uh, control. All these are the techniques of control. In techniques of control, there are so many control techniques. In this lecture, we are going to learn about only three techniques. In second part, we are studying about the another techniques. So these are the traditional technique of budgetary techniques of control. Thank you.